Normally, I'm not so hasty to... Wait, no, hang on. I've already done this bit. This was the script for yesterday's video, where we broke down this deck in full, immaculate detail for anyone looking to figure out how they might go about playing Ruby Amber. If you haven't checked that out already, I highly recommend doing so. There's a link for you in the description below before we get into any gameplay. That being said, we've got a couple of games coming up with this deck in the next few days if you're looking to see how it plays in real time on the Pixelborn Ladder. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel here at Beyond the Inkwell. We're loving making Lorcana content and hopefully you're loving it too. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think about this deck in the near future. With that said, enjoy the games and I'll see you again very soon. Let's try this thing out. I've been super eager to play some games with this. My head is super reflective today. Let's get my hat on. Hat acquired, head less reflective. I have no idea how we're supposed to mulligan with this deck, so I guess we're going to find out as we go. I mean, we're never mulling the Lantern, right? I guess we don't want all of this top end. The LeFou seems mostly fine. Is either ink or reply. I think I'm keeping 4 here. This is literally my first game with this deck, so we're gonna live, we're gonna learn. And I think I'm gonna just lead on inking this Shield of Virtue and chucking it back until I know what my opponent's up to. Snap, this is the industry, man. We got some... It's always kind of sad for me because I got some cool background music going on in terms of vibes, and I can't share it with any of you because YouTube won't let me. Okay, I think we're going to ink this LeFou and just go Lantern into Stitch. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. I'm not entirely sure this Stitch is supposed to be played here, to be completely honest, but... I guess we're going to find out. I don't boink my Lantern. Kind of glad I played the Stitch now. We have an A-bomb. So this matchup is kind of intriguing. I think the worst card in my hand currently is this Maui. It could be the BR Guest. In fact, I think it is the BR Guest. But I want... So we're going to go Lanterino. Questy. And get ourselves to these bigger cards faster off the back of the Lantern. I think this is one of the more interesting Lantern decks I've seen, to be honest. I love the idea of kind of using it to accelerate into 5s and 6s and stuff. Okay, so this is actually kind of cute. And we set the trap here, right? It's kind of awkward to put it that way. But, so I think... I know we didn't draw an Inkable, which is a bit of a shame. So what I'm going to do is ink this Stitch Abomination. I'm going to Lantern my way into a Maui. And I'm going to hope this Maui survives to draw cards off it with Rapunzel. That's kind of the plan here. We have to clear the Rafiki that we kind of trapped our opponent into sending to us. And if they don't have like another Rafiki, which is really the only fear because they're not online for their own Maui yet, we get to just draw off of Rapunzel, which is nuts. That's insane. Apparently my Rapunzel is invisible, but... We're okay. Let's Lantern into it. That's really good. Alright, let's ink this Maui, establish another Lantern, and say go for now. That play pattern seems like super sweet and definitely worth exploring. Opponent's singing here seems kind of bad into another Rapunzel, which is entirely possible that I have. But fair enough. They will Dragon Fire the existing Rapunzel, sure. I am actually going to be our guest here to try and look for another Rapunzel. And again, these Lanterns kind of guarantee I can do this, so we're just scoring free value as we go. Whoop. Draw some cards. Okay. I actually don't know what I want to ink here. I have to ink something. I think it's just You Have Forgotten Me. I think the rest of my hand is actually better than You Have Forgotten Me. Okay. Incidental value. I'm a little concerned about how slow we've been on the questing front. Definitely would have been nicer to have more going on and like be able to pressure my opponent a little more in terms of the actual end game number. This is probably the best draw in our deck though, because we just get to now go Lantern, extend into Be Prepared, but also just draw 2 cards, so not really extend into Be Prepared. We'll ink this Ariel, who cannot sing. Yeah, I think so. And we'll quest for 2. And I expect this board to get erased by Be Prepared reasonably often. Yerp. And it's gone. Okay, the second You Have Forgotten Me gets way more valuable. So I think what we do here is go ink this Maui. Lantern into Stitch, Hades, pick up Carefree Surfer. That's pretty good. Could definitely just get Be Prepared it again, but if we're burning through them like that, I think I'm okay. It'll be interesting if we get Elsud here. That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. Alright, ink the Ariel. Clap this Aladdin with Dragon's Fire. Go Questy, rip some cards from my opponent's hand. This might have been wrong, actually. Part of me is like upset that I didn't use this Carefree Surfer while I know it's turned on. There's a little fear that it might not be turned on. Maybe that was a bit loose. Yeah, okay. Definitely might have been a bit loose. Let's take a peek with Be Our Guest. I'll take another Tigger. So I think at this point what we're supposed to do is go Lantern, hold fire on the quest on this, and hope to draw my cards. That is the hope, at least. I definitely, again, this is our first game we've ever played with this deck, and we definitely could have made a few better decisions along the way. Definitely think so. We've made some small mistakes here and there, but not like major ones. And this deck's felt super cohesive so far. So let's go Lanterns first, of course. Boop, boop. Make this cost 5, which is a bit good. Ink Gaston, not worried about playing that one in this matchup. We can just quest here and throw it back. Very cool, very cool. This has been really fun. I gotta be honest, I was astounded by that like Lantern into Maui turn that ended up scoring us so much value with double Rapunzel. Was pretty damn cool. Alright, definitely don't want to Gaston. Okay, this is going to be kind of interesting. So let's just draw some more cards. Make a more informed decision from there. Another Hades. Opponent's definitely chucking out some big things that are a little hard to contest. I think for now, I'm a little worried about getting Elsud. I could draw 2 off a Rapunzel, but it seems a little loose. I think I'm going to be slow here. I think I'm just going to take it steady. If they extend the Elsa, I'm okay with where we are. I can just clear the board and rebuild. Yeah, this was definitely a risk. I don't regret taking too much. That seems a bit loose. Unless you have a way to fit. Yeah, okay, that's fair. You can do that. Okay, so we go... The question is, do we want to sing this? And I think we kind of do. So, are we content with that being the case? Yeah, I think so. So let's quest with our Tigger. Sing the Stitch. Be prepared. Clear all that nonsense out. Go Lantern, Lantern into Hades. Pick up the Hades. Hades into Stitch Carefree Surfer. And we're just doing the thing at this point that the Emerald Sapphire deck does in this matchup, and just absolutely grinding to dust. How many Be Prepared are we through? 1. Discarded 2 Elsa, or the extra Elsa, and a Mickey. We ripped their hand apart here. Yeah, no need to extend any further here. That's fine. We can be pretty content with this. The Aladdin is fine, so let's go Lantonio, Lantonio. Oh, where are you, Lantonio? Draw some more cards. The LeFou's pretty good here. Okay. So, Questy, Unquesty. And I think that's probably enough to force my opponent to give a crap. No need to get ourselves in trouble here if we can help it. Third Elsa would kind of suck. Don't care about the Goofy. We can definitely live with that one. Maleficent. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that being my turn, honestly. Pop. And now I'm very content to just quest with everybody and force my opponent to do something. This is a pretty damn slick game, to be honest. This is a super, super fantastic testament of what this deck is doing. I'm very impressed. Even with a couple of small mistakes on our part. Opponent does have to be prepared, so they are in fact still in it. Last card is a Maleficent, sure thing. Alright, well, unsurprisingly, Hades just continues to do Hades things here. We're going to go Lantern, Lantern, Hades, pick up a Hades, Hades, pick up a Hades, into Tigger. Like, do the thing. Here's another board. Like, just threatened to quest lethal, pass. Like... Alright, opponent does have Dragonfire, stays alive, keeps the game going. Another Be Prepared on our end, sure. I am feeling pretty cozy here, to be honest, but let's just get some more value. We'll trade into the Maleficent. Quest with this Hades. Hades, pick up the Hades again. LeFou. And then this is still enough to threaten to quest for lethal, so not going to extend any further, don't need to. Opponent's going to draw some cards, see what they find. They do find another Be Prepared. I think that's the last one. 1, 2, 3, no, one more. But again, this is just okay, we just rebuild again. This is ridiculous. Lantern, Lantern, Hades. Grab a Hades. Hades. Grab a Hades. And then I just run out Rapunzel so that I'm threatening to quest for the win. Here's another board. Do something about it again. Whew. Ursula's Cauldron ain't gonna do nothing about it. That's for sure. Sheesh. Large amounts of sheesh.